Hello, Nath. Hello, Michelangelo. I'm just doing a little cooking in my kitchen. I thought I'd check in and say hello. Hello, Abby, you're dead, James. Gines Nova. Are you new here? I've not seen you before. I'm just preparing, this is my this is my kitchen. Hello, Millie, Abby, Emily. I'm just preparing Nova's dinner for tonight, and we're having a vegetarian cannelloni dish. So I'm just preparing this now. Hello. I'm doing it a bit early so it can cool down, and then when it's cooled down I'm going to pipe it into cannelloni tubes. How lovely. Hi Hannah, Cordelia, Wobbles, Dakota, alright? Yes, I am Nigella Lawson. And I'm just doing something, you know, in the middle of the week when you don't feel like cooking, but it's just it's a real treat. And I just don't like anyone who's just a snob about just throwing a few ingredients in a bowl and just sort of treating yourself. It's lovely. I've got Ina Gartner in the background. Told the girl I liked her. I'm so proud of myself. She doesn't feel the same way, but she wants to be friends. I mean, if she wants to be friends, there really is nothing you can do about it. You should be proud of yourself in the fact that you told her, and, you know, don't feel too badly about it, because that happens to everyone, and time will heal that one. I didn't have a piping tube and cut the corner of a sandwich bag. Well, I just found some we have these in the cupboard, so I didn't buy these. You must have done. Cannelloni, Millie, is those tubes of pasta, like giant peen, and you put stuff in them, like a spinach and ricotta. But I don't have either of those, so this is going to be like a vegetarian mince, tomato, some sweet corn, garlic, you know, a few herbs, and a bechamel sauce and some cheese, you know. A giant. What does a giant mean? Just give up and deliver a KFC. It is an option, isn't it? Does everyone have a food waste bin? The food waste, very important, I find. Barely use it. Okay, this is getting too hot. I'm not ready for it yet. Jesus Christ. Mind you, I could put the mince in, couldn't I? I think I'll put the mince in, see what that's like. It's a very strange mince. Nova discovered it recently. How have you never heard of cannelloni? Like, what are you doing? Oh, that's lovely. Abby, are you in the Discord chat? It's a very safe space. There's a lot of people there that will feel you and will listen to you. So you should jump in there and say hello. There's some lovely people in there. And it's also like 24/7. There's always someone there, like, on it. So that's great. Abby, there'll be an email that's been sent to you. So check your inbox, and there'll be a link there, and you can it's either discordapp.com, or you can download it, and it's like just a big group chat, and all the cultists are in there. So you get on in there. It's lovely. All of these guys are there, and they're very welcoming. Okay, so I'm gonna fry up this mince for a while, because it is 100% plant-based. So I'm hoping this will like crisp it up a bit, because usually when we have this, it's a little bit soft. It's not the taste so much that's the problem, it's the texture, because it goes very mushy and you can't even really tell there's anything in it. So I'm going to fry this up for a while and see what it's like. It's defrosted perfectly. I mean, I don't suppose it matters if I wash my hands or not, because it's not meat, is it? 3 more patrons to burn! Very excited about that. Very excited indeed. I think it's 2, but someone's having an issue with sorting it out, but who knows. So I'm chopping one red onion fairly finely. I quite like onion when it's a little bit raw, but Nova likes it well cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. Cooked just like beef, it doesn't change colour. Ah, yeah, I mean, so long as it has a bit of firmness to it, that's all I'm looking for, really. Cooked properly, yeah, I know. But that's fine. So Ina is in the background. She's doing a fireside dinner for her and her friend. One of her many, probably not very close, rich friends who just sort of fannies around in her garden, brings her over wine and stuff. This looks chopped. Someone's like hammering next door or something, and it sounds like he's gonna do them julienne. Have you seen the This Wine Tastes Like Crap? Is that why you're saying julienne? I've just done a This Wine Tastes Like Crap where I made a tuna pasta with some chopping of julienne style. Hi, Neil. Someone is like knocking or hammering next door, and it sounds like Nova keeps walking towards the door, so I keep thinking she's gonna like wander in. But apparently that's not her. Because she just said she's in the garden having a beer. Neil, I'm doing a cannelloni, a vegetarian, mincy, tomatoey, oniony, garlicky cannelloni. You don't want to put in too much. Let the flavours speak for themselves. I should put some garlic in. Nova and I bloody love garlic. We eat it all the fucking time. After this, I'm going to make a garlic bread. I'm not going to make the bread. Yeah, I am, like bloody cinders. Mind you, she's been at work. So that's fine. That's probably enough garlic. The only thing is, garlic does make your fingers smell like garlic for like a week, but that's fine. I'd rather just have it and suffer than not put it in at all. The weather's quite nice here. It's not gloomy. Whereabouts are you? Are you like London way? I can't recall. It's warm. It is fairly nice outside. There's a breeze, but you can definitely sit out, and it's going to be really nice, I think, for the next couple of days. So that's good. I mean, there will definitely be one every week. I was going to do one today, actually. So who knows? Maybe I'll do a couple just randomly, just to throw in there, make it like twice a week. I think the next one I want to talk about China. I was going to do a video about China a while ago, as in the wrestler, not the country, and I never got round to it. But I would quite like to do one about China, because like Titanic, I can talk about China for quite a while. So I would like to do that one for the next episode. Yeah, the wrestler, not the country, because she has a very sad story. And I always very much admired China. So that might be the one to do. But I will obviously continue to do weird ones about like people going missing and shit. What was the last one about? Maddie McCann was the last one, right? Can't remember now. That was the one I've just done, right? Area 51 would be a good one. I might do one about, Area 51, and in one of our what's it called, Faves videos, I touched on a lady called Annie Jacobson who writes books about like government secrets and stuff, and she wrote this great book about Area 51. So maybe I will. Oh, Wobbles, your picture is you as a guy. I think I've only seen you in drag. Oh, Karen Matthews. I mean, Jesus. That was tricky, wasn't it? What the bloody hell was that about? I can remember where I was the day I saw that headline. Oh, I should probably stir this. It's changed colour a bit. I don't know if that's just because... I don't know. Maybe it's just burning. No, it is cooking. Oh, it does look a bit firmer. Maybe this is the way forward. Okay, well, we should probably get the garlic in there. Cork. Yeah, oh, the one before was the Panama. Lizanne and Chris. The birds who went missing in Panama. That one is. Yeah, those things are so interesting because you will never find out what happened to them. It's incredibly rare. You know who would be a good one to talk about? Elizabeth Smart. Do people know about Elizabeth Smart? She was an American woman. Well, she was an American child who went missing. And I've not burnt it. No, it's fine. And she was found like 6 months later or 9 months later. They actually found her, but she was living in some kind of weird, like, religious sect with this weird couple. And she was wearing like a burqa and stuff. That was a good one. I mean, not good for her, but it was interesting. Yeah, it was a big deal. Or Azaria Chamberlain. I feel like I've spoken about Azaria Chamberlain. That may have been the Maddie McCann. Oh, I did. Yeah, that was the last one I spoke about her, didn't I? The Australian baby who was taken by the dingo. That was a sad one. There's a good documentary about that on Netflix. Is it on Netflix? I watched it somewhere. Okay, this garlic is chopped enough now. Let's put it in. Stop wasting time. God. What else can we discuss? What other weird mysteries are there? Amelia Earhart? She's a bit done, though. What else am I going to put in this? I thought there was something else I was going to put in it. And now I can't remember. Chopped tomatoes? I hope these are okay. Chopping garlic, not crushing. I don't have a, yeah, the Pizza Bomber one is great. Evil Genius, it's a great one. I don't have a, like a mortar and pestle. Is that what they're called? So, I can't really crush it. I did crush it to begin with. I crushed it to get the skin off, which I think I learned from Ina. This isn't really enough, I don't think. What else should I put in? I might put in the rest of that tofu. Yeah, this doesn't look like much. I'll put in the rest of that tofu. I know they've got some smoked tofu, but I'm going to put that in as well. Yeah, well, I did do that. Oh, 9/11. Do we want to touch on 9/11? I could do one about 9/11, actually. I have done a lot of reading about 9/11. I feel like all of these podcasts are going to be really miserable. But, yeah, I could do. That's a tricky one. You know what I should do is, do you guys know about the chick? What was her name? Tanya Head. She pretended to be in the World Trade Center on the day, and she made up this elaborate, like, escape and survival story. And she was, like, head of the Survivors Network and stuff, and she was never fucking even there. She wasn't even in the country or something. Do you guys remember her? Yeah, I should do one about her, because she was absolutely batshit. What else do we want? Nath, and anyone who knows or hasn't heard about this, you can go on YouTube. There's a documentary. It's called The 9/11 Faker. If you type that in, it is horrendous. I feel like she's still alive. She kind of disappeared after she was exposed, but for a while, people were led to believe that she had killed herself. I'm pretty sure she's still alive. She's absolute scum. But watch the Manchester Canal Pusher. Is that... who? What's the Manchester Canal Pusher? That one off Eggheads killed someone in the canal, didn't he? Didn't he? Have I made that up? You know that guy? Who's that really gay, annoying one on Eggheads? What's his name? AJ or something. Didn't he push someone in the canal and killed him? I feel like people suggest things or request things about Charmaine way too often. She's not a nice person. She's not good. She is shite in every way, really. You know, she's freeloader, she's lazy, she's a hooer. Yeah, him, CJ Demooey. Bring me my princes in the tower. What does that mean? I don't understand. Hello, Will. Welcome. I'm just cooking tea. It's a bit early for tea, but I'm going to cook the filling for my pasta and then let it cool down. And then I'm going to pipe it into cannelloni tubes, which Millicent didn't know what cannelloni tube was because she's a fool. Wait, hang on, what are we saying? I'm on a train, that's nice. Would that be coverable in just one podcast? Which one? The 9/11 bird. Every now and again you hear about someone dying in the canal. The Princess in the Tower of London who just upped and disappeared. I don't. Cock! Yeah, that was pretty funny. I think about that video all the time. Yeah, I was going to say which canal. I know there's Canal Street. Isn't that the gay street? There's a canal there, isn't there? Presumably. Right, Millie. Cannelloni. It's just a great big fucking tube of pasta and you fill it with something and then you line a thing with it and then there's loads of it and you just serve it up. Serve it up. Yeah, I hope it's good as well, but... Oh, you can't cover Charmaine in one podcast. What would you say? I mean, who knows? I mean, what is there to say about a human dog shit? I think I'm going to do a live tomorrow with Mr. Floppers. Oh, Nova, we're having Mr. Floppers tomorrow. Yeah, it's kind of like lasagna. It's basically the same. You know how like all Mexican food is like the same but in a different shape? It's kind of like that. Nova, we're having Mr. Floppers tomorrow night. We're looking after him overnight for one evening. Yes. So, just for one evening, just while Meg Ann Robinson has to tend to some business. Okay, I feel like that's probably okay then. Salt and pepper, very important. Oh, I should put a herb in this as well, maybe. Okay, that's enough salt. Jesus. Go overboard. So, Millie, you're going to have to plan a visit to Bournemouth to meet Meg Ann Robinson and Mr. Floppers. And, you know, if there's anyone else that you would like to meet as well. See what bloody happens. I mean, I feel like they're sort of going in that direction. Hello, Andrew! No, not shy, big bellend. Gross! Oh, maybe some Worcester sauce would be nice. Let's put some Worcester sauce in it. I fucking love Worcester sauce, don't you? Are we not doing... Yeah, we can, but I just have to go and pick him up at like 4 o'clock or something. But that's fine. He will just be in the living room. Don't you worry about that. Now, I might taste this. Should I taste it now? Yeah, I should do, otherwise... How are you going to know? Do you want to see what it looks like? Nova is in the garden. There it is! There's my filling for my pasta. It's just like a bolognese, basically. Like a veggie bolognese. Right, Millie, I'm not very happy about that, to be honest with you, sweetheart, so I'm just going to boot you from the room. Yeah, Nova's being allowed in the garden. Nova loves beer these days. Beer and spitting and, you know, pussy. Alright, let's try this. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's great. Right, so I'll take that off. I'll let that cool down for a while. And it might be a while. I'll boot this back up again when I'm piping and you guys can see. But now I'm going to create the garlic butter for my garlic bread. You can just buy garlic bread, but I quite like making it. I'm just rinsing this jar out because you've got to rinse them out for the recycling, guys. I hope everyone's joining in with me on that. Nova, I would quite like pipe it, pipe my kitty. I purchased this lovely coat rack from TK Maxx because I'm going to hang some hair on it because there's hair everywhere in our drag room and I never know what to do with it. So I'm going to hang it on this, which I know is bad for it, but I'm going to use the safety belts, but I don't really use that much anyway, so everyone just calm down. Nova, I found some of those fancy screws that you put in the wall, but I don't know, I don't know which screw goes into that screw, so I'm going to need some help with that, please. So what you want to do is take 2 white baguettes. Now these are just shitters that you cook. You put them in the oven, they're so cheap. Yeah, it is good. What are you talking about? Not long till you just get a P.O. box. I'm so excited about that. I think we're going to go with Royal Mail. That seems like the best option. There's other ones, but I don't know. But I'm very excited about setting that up. Studio lights. They're the lights that we use. Have we never shown you our setup before? There's a video I've put on Patreon that's like a little behind the scenes of where I film this wine and Wendigo Solutions, and you can see like the lights and the setup and stuff, but you might have to scroll down a bit. But that's cute! Right, okay, I don't want any of this shit anymore. Oh, I'll still use that though, won't I? What's that got on it? Oh, that's that tofu stuff. Oh. Yeah, that's fine. It'll all taste the same, won't it? It all shits out the same hole. Okay, where's the bread knife? Little behind the scenes moment. Oh, Joey and Jonathan here. I didn't even notice that. Hello, darlings. Gorgeous they are. Now, you want to make sure you cut this very gently in half because it has a tendency to rip. Very easy to rip this bread. And then you just hammer some garlic and then shove in a load of butter. Well, we're using olive spread because it's a bit healthier. And then you just bung it on the bread and like stick it in the fucking oven. And it cooks so quickly and it's so good. Oh my god, hello! Stop saying poo queen. Get them to join the cult. Get who to join? Everyone in here's already joined. That's sort of the purpose. Hello, Hayden. Okay. What do you guys think we should paint for our next canvas lottery? I love the one we did yesterday. I think we managed to paint it really quickly and I just love the outcome. I think Nova's drawing of head was so cute. And that's going to our dear patron, Michael Emmett, who I think is American. I can't remember now. I'm pretty sure he's American. Oh, sorry, Hayden. Hello. I hope work's alright for you and it's not super shit. Cordelia, I see you. Okay. So just move the bread to one side and tidy up your surface midway through. It'll save time later on, honestly. You're doing yourself a favour. Put that in the food recycler. Get some garlic. I put the garlic away. This slop does look nice. Where's the garlic? Oh, there it is. Now, I'm probably going to use the rest of this. That's a lot of garlic, but we do like our garlic bread garlicky. Oh no, you work at a cinema. I always wanted to work at a cinema. Do you work at a cinema where you have your favourite movie on your name tag? Because I always wanted one of those. I was despo to have a name tag that had my favourite film on it. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I think that's Odeon that does that. I'm not sure if there's anyone else that does it. But I thought that was so cool. That's basically why I wanted to work at a cinema, was for that one specific reason. Well, you know. Each to their own, Ari the garlic. Okay, that's good. Get rid of that. Oh, shite. I just hoovered it today as well. It's going all over the place. Okay, that's great. Oh my god. A nugget of poo in the sink. Ugh. Just paint that gorge pic of me. Well, Millie, we could, but I feel like we're probably not gonna do that for some reason. Can't really put my finger on why we're not gonna do it, but we ain't gonna do it. Shall I do my impression of you? Cock! If anyone doesn't know what this joke is, Millicent is in the Discord, obviously. And when we did Truth or Dare the other night, which, by the way, we're going to do again very soon because that was very exciting, it has given us a meme of Millie. Like, the last frame of this video is Millie is like her inane smile, which is great. Yeah, I loved Truth or Dare. We have to do that one again. We haven't done a voice chat in a while. I mean, you guys can do the voice chat when I'm not there. You don't need me to initiate. I feel like Millicent would love to just constantly be in there like, oh my god, like, what's even going on? I don't get it, but like, I kind of fucking love it. That was my Millie. Joey, we'll do it again. We have to do another quiz as well at some point. Because Aaron barely got that win the last time. I'll advertise this one instead. I'll do like a time and we'll do it. A Novimpia trivia quiz. Yeah. Oh, I fucking hate having to peel garlic. It's such a son of a bitch. Yeah, I have crushed it. It didn't do anything. Oh, it sort of did. Oh, it's sort of sticky as well, isn't it? Ugh. Gross. Yeah, spot on, wasn't it? Aaron's not in here, is he? Is he? Is Aaron in here at the moment? Oh no, he's on a plane, isn't he? Aaron is a tricky one. He is probably richer than any of us will ever be. And doesn't he fucking know it? What was that bloody video he sent to the group? And it was like him doing a fake, like, debate or something. Like UN, fake model UN or something. What the bloody hell is that? Who fucking does that? Model, yeah, what's a model UN? What is that? Is that something people have heard of? I've heard of the book trail. You know, when you're in primary school, you have to read a load of books. Some smelly librarian comes in and gets you to read. I didn't fucking do it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he was having a bit of an argument the other day with Alex McMickers. They had a bit of a crossword, didn't they? But never mind. What can you do? Is there more garlic or is that it? I'm not too happy about that. I would like more. We've got chocolate hazelnut spread in here. It's like off-brand Nutella. Oh shit. I didn't even know that was in there. I might have to have some of that. In some sort of dessert. More garlic. This will have to do. It might be enough. Not really, but it is what it is. No, I will not do. I will not stop with the garlic. There's never enough. I mean, Nova and I aren't going out on the pool, so it doesn't really matter how much we have. Our food is pretentious, garlicky. The food here at Javu will kill you. Oh, okay. This isn't the optimum knife to be doing this with, but I am doing it. You know, you've just got to commit sometimes and just live your life. I will be crushing this. Oh, isn't that nice for the pigeon? Oh, isn't that nice? That's a bit special, isn't it? That's a bit special. On the way over here, I saw this drunk guy throw up, and a pigeon ate it. Maybe I should have crushed it first. I'm gonna have to get a mortar and pestle because my mum's got one of those, and she does this in like no time at all. This friendship bracelet always smells like garlic. All the good linen clothes. I didn't know Tesco did linen clothes. We talk about Moonwalk Conga. I thought you were a bloody burglar. Better put that lasagna away. Put your ass all around it. Take it now that you found it. You don't need to be no deeper. It's Moonwalk Conga. Ah, you know what I'm not doing properly is you put the butter on it and then you crush it because it's in the butter and it doesn't like fly off like fucking Amelia Earhart. Right then, butter, here we go. Just a little butter, not too much. I'm joking, there's fucking loads. Sorry, it does get stuck in your head, doesn't it? The Moonwalk Conga was proposed to me by my good friend Al, who said to me, I've got an idea that you should do for a video. And I said, oh yeah, I'm always up for ideas. Hello, Sammy. And he said, you know that song, Finders Keepers? And I was like, I really hate that song, but yeah, where are you going with this? And he was like, Moonwalk Conga. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. That's a terrible idea. I don't know why anyone would do that. That's like, that's not even a real dance. Like, is there any other lyrics? And he was like, no, you just, the song is the same, but you just sing Moonwalk Conga. And I was like, So I had forgotten that it was a thing. And the next time I saw him, he was like, yeah, how you getting on with Moonwalk Conga? And I was like, I'm not going to do that. That's not fucking a good idea. What a load of shit. Try, Hayden. But anyway, after persuading, I was like, alright, I'll give it a go. He didn't anticipate the lasagna burglary storyline. That was a bit fresh. Yeah, didn't Falola just leave? Falola's received some flack for her performance at Bournemouth Pride on YouTube. There are some not particularly nice comments and she was a bit upset. But I told her not to worry, pet. If I worried about every negative comment, I'd block myself in a room and never come out. You gotta say, fuck 'em. You know what? Bugger 'em. In the words of Joanna Lumley, tell 'em to bugger off. Who cares? I thought she did a lovely job. Hello, Leosia. Yeah, I basically did quote that one with Nova. Yeah, I feel like... Typical Tory. Yeah, we should hunt down whoever did it. Right, should I put this on? I'll put it on a nice tray. Now, how cool is this? I wonder if I can pipe this yet. Probably not. Oh, it's good. Yeah, I can pipe that in a minute. I'm going to put my bread on this tray. I'd brush it with oil, but I don't have any oil. Oh, I do actually. She did look great. That fucking guy in the fedora, what a twat. Bye, Millie. Top tip of the day, if you have run out of oil, olive oil, just use some oil from something in your fridge, like sun-dried tomatoes. It's even nice because it's like flavoured. So I'm just going to brush the pan with this, the tray, the metal tray. Just so that the other side of the bread doesn't get a bit burnt and it's nice and golden when it comes out. I'll tell you what, about my painting idea. He was fucking coped out of his mind, that guy. I've no idea what happened to him. I'm hoping something bad. Okay. What time actually is it? 6. No, it's too early. Okay, let's cut that in half and then cut it in half again. I do love Ina Garten, but she does have a horrible habit of getting people round to her house, like guests, and then having the guests do half the work. Like, we're going to do a barbecue, and then they show up and it's like, can I leave you with this? I'd be like, no, I fucking come to your house. If you came to mine, I'd do it. This is my house. We're going to put pizzas on the barbecue. Gary, can I leave you to do it? No, bugger off. I'm preparing lunch for Jeffrey. We're going to have hot dogs by the pond. Born Free. Nova, have you been saying... Yeah, have you been explaining? We don't get a sound check for Born Free. We literally rock up and just go. And you cannot hear yourself because they don't... The microphones are so fucking quiet. You don't get a sound check. And the sound guys are behind the fucking stage. So they can't hear you either. Halfway through, left outside alone, I realised my mic wasn't even on. I had to go and scream at the guy. We did Superstar by Jamelia, but we just cut the whole thing out because it was such a mess. Because Nova's mic wasn't on. The whole thing is a fucking shit show. And when you're up there, you just cannot hear yourself. So that's why, like, God, the key goes up and down all over the fucking place. It was shite. Hi, Keelan, welcome. All right. More butter is always a good idea.
I'll help you with the shopping list. You want to put that in the refrigerator? I think it's a gorgeous day. We need to do this in the doors.
Okay. Brown cow. Where would be a convenient place to hold NovimpiaCon? If we did like an event next year and like did it in a club or something, NovimpiaCon in like London or something, where would be ideal for people to go? I feel like London might be the best bet because it's like in the middle, innit? I mean, it's not in the middle at all, but it's like a hub. But wouldn't that be nice? Everyone can come. I don't know about Manchester. Maybe Manchester, actually. That's not a bad idea because that is pretty... Yeah, unless you're in the south. Like we are. Portugal. Yep, got it. Praia de Luz. Nailed it. Got it in one. Okay, so the garlic bread is done. I'm going to sit that there. Actually, I feel like I haven't got any battery left. How much battery got? Oh, God. Okay, how much battery have I got? I can't tell, but I'm pretty sure none. So, I might just leave, actually. But it's looking great. Look at Nova's teas, looking brilliant. This has been fun, guys. I'm going to put this on Patreon now. If you're a high priest, you can see my episode of This Wine Tastes Like Crap. It's on there right now. Oh, also, Nova, you have to make your video live. What time is it? Oh, no, that was at 10 o'clock, wasn't it? So, at 10 o'clock, you can put your highlighter review on. Anyway, guys, thanks then. Cute. Bye then. Bye, everyone.